Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another video. Today is going to be one of the bigger steps well, not the bigger steps, but we're going to go ahead and remove that back. So we're going to go ahead and it's doing a late night video. As you can see, it's dark outside. The red Eclipse is over there. We pulled it out of the garage to get some space so I could be able to get to the rear bumper. So first and foremost, we're going to go ahead and take out the tail lights. The wiring is already out, so we don't have to worry about that, but I know that this bumper has a lot of screws, so we're going to go ahead and tackle it. So if you haven't already done that or have ever removed the rear bumper, hopefully this video is helpful for you guys. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and remove the tail lights. Damn, there's some big mosquitoes lately because it never rains in San Diego, and because of the rain, mosquitoes. Anyways, so yeah, remove the tail lights, remove the rear bumper, remove obviously the reverse lights, and leave this naked. So let's just go ahead and let's time lapse it or whatever we got to do, but we're gonna go ahead and do that now. To remove the taillights, we go ahead and remove these 10 millimeters. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on each taillight. Obviously, like I mentioned, there is no more wiring here, so it should be a piece of cake. For the rear center, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's speed this up. That should be all the screws, so let's take out the taillights. This is one of my favorite pieces on the whole car, just because it says Eclipse on it. Now that we got that addressed, we're gonna go ahead, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put all the screws that I took off the tail lights. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in a bag. Actually, I'll probably just end up putting them all back on the lights so that they stay on there, so they don't be bagged. No matter what, it's not gonna fall apart. Well, they're not gonna get lost, that's what I mean. So now we're gonna go ahead and address all the bolts that are holding this in. I know there might be one here, there might be two here. So I know that I have an idea. It's been a long time since I've done this. I know there's one here, one here, one here. Obviously all these here, 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 and again here, 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 and here, I believe. So we're gonna go ahead and knock that out. I think we also gotta remove that little clip right there. It's a screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver. Then if I'm not wrong, it should slide out. If not, then we'll go ahead and keep tackling it. So let's first and foremost start removing the bolts up top. I forgot, I need some gloves because I don't know why my hands are getting all dirty. That's better. So that removes the upper screws from here, here, and here. Now, if I'm not wrong, we're gonna have to possibly remove this inner liner here, or maybe not. I think we do. I think we do. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and attack the other bolts now, and then go from there. So the top part is done. I might need some more of this stuff, but thank you. So I went ahead and pre-soaked the bolts. There is, oh, let me grab a flashlight. I had it somewhere on here. There it is. Grab the flashlight. There is one bolt right there. There's one bolt right there, so there's two right there. Then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is also remove this plastic liner here. There's one bolt there. There's two bolts right there. There's one right here, and then there's obviously 4 clips as well. And then there is also 2 main bolts, which let me see if I can get to you guys. There is 2 bolts right underneath the rear bumper. It's too close. Oh, there you go. You can see it. So as you can see, I pre-soaked it already. Those 2 bolts there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually remove it from the rear bumper. Oops. Well, you guys can see it better. I'm going to remove 2 of these on each side, and that would slide the back bumper right out. And I think that is pretty much it. Let's go ahead and do that. Get old for this. Too old for this. Hey, what's up? Are you gonna help out or what? Or are you just gonna kind of sniff around? Alright, so the hardest one is to get this bolt right here that lays right under this lip. So you do technically suppose, there you go, see? That was easy to pull it right off, but best way is to take this plastic off. I was having an issue on the 2 clips, so I just kind of pried it open, but I was able to get this bolt. Now time to do the other side. We're listening to some Wu-Tang while I'm working. Have to pause it, if not they'll copyright it and they'll flag this, and that's not a good thing. So yeah, bumping some Wu-Tang, just old school, 90s. So we remove this one, so this should just kind of, let me turn this light off. So yeah, this should be just kind of dangling now. So the only thing that should be holding it is the core support. So we're gonna go ahead and go underneath the car and remove those 4 bolts that I mentioned to you. Actually, I think it's a little bit more, but we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go down there now and remove them. Alright, so these are the 4 bolts that I took off from the core support, and the 2 bolts on the floor right there are from the middle brace that goes right on the bottom right there. So I think we should be able to pull this sucker out. Let's go ahead and wiggle it out, see what happens. And just like that, the rear bumper's out. Yeah, let's look at it, make sure that we run over the bolts. Hopefully this is very helpful. If it's helpful, make sure to comment below and at least hit a thumbs up on the thumbs up button. Appreciate you guys. Let's go over all the screws and stuff. All right, let's go over. So right here we're gonna have one which was underneath the fender well, underneath the tire. 2, 3 which were in the back, in the trunk area. All the ones right here, obviously, again, same on this side. 4 bolts for the core support core support brackets. So there's 2 here, there's 2 on the other side, and these 2 buttons, 2 screws right there, and that pretty much concludes removing the rear bumper on the white Panda. Stay tuned. Next is removing the front fenders. And yeah, let's go from there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to comment below, hit a subscribe and a thumbs up. Saludos a todos mi gentes por toda parte del mundo. Shout outs to everybody all over the world. Appreciate you guys supporting and buying gear. I appreciate it. Make sure if you want to go pick up some more stuff, any of the funds and stuff like that tends to go to this car right here to support and fund this car. So go to thedrivenlab.com and get your swag, your gear, your stickers, everything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hey, see you guys later.